Hi dear students, welcome back to part 2 of the circles in the coordinate plane. So I have here it identifying the center and the radius from the equation of a circle. So if it's given here the equation and he asks you what to find the center and the radius. So it's very easy to find them. You got here, we remember x minus h, so h here is what? Negative 3 and k here is 5. But remember, we're going to switch the signs. Instead of negative, it will be positive, and instead of positive, it will be negative. So this is the center of the circle. What about the radius? You got here radius squared. Remember, was from the equation x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal what? R squared. So square root of 9 gives me 3. So 3 here is the radius. Remember, the radius must be with positive sign. I have here identifying the center and the radius from the graph of a circle, and this is easier. So if he asks you here to find the center from the graph, so the graph here given. Okay, you got here. I want to know the center. So this is the center. I'm going here 1, 2. Then, so it will be negative 2 because you have here x negative. And what? I will go up 1, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, positive 4. So my center is what? Negative 2 and 4, positive 4. What about the radius? The radius here is very easy. From the center of the circle to what? To here any point on the circle, it will be the radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 units to the right or to the left. It must be with positive. So the radius here with positive. So then he asks you to write the equation, and we know the equation x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal r squared. So we got here h, which is here negative 2. So negative and negative, it will give you positive. Here I have here with positive, and we got here negative y minus 4 squared. That's what I mean. And 4 squared is 16. Easy? I think it is. Okay, let's have and this is the it's like it's the same here problem. So let's have another one, writing the equation of a circle given two endpoints. So we got here what? Writing equation of circle K that passes through the endpoints. We got here endpoints for A and B. Okay, so here A, the points of A 5 and 4, for B 1 and negative 8. So calculate, first of all, we should calculate what? The midpoint. Okay, remember the rule of the midpoint? Very easy one. X sub 1 plus x sub 2 minus over x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. So you got here, this is x sub 1, guys, this is x sub 2, very easy, y sub 1 and y sub 2. So 5 plus 1 over 2, this is what? 6 over 2 is 3. 4 plus negative 8, which gives me here negative 4 over 2, gives me negative 2. So the midpoint, my midpoint here is what? Is the center, which is 3 and negative 2. So you got the center here is 3 and negative 2, and got here also what? Okay, I got here a rule I have to know now together. Okay, guys, now I'm going to do what? Focus with me now. Here we got an extra thing to know. Okay, we need here to know, calculate the radius of a circle. We got here the center, as we calculated the center here with the midpoint here rule. Then after getting the center, we got here also, remember, I got here A 5 and 4, the point A 5 and 4. So what should I do here? I'm here calculating the difference or the change in x. What happens in x? Okay, guys, what happens in x? So you remember, this is x and this is y. This is x and this is y. 5 minus 3. 5, what happens to x means, or the change in x means 5, here this one, 5 minus 3 gives me 2. 4 minus negative 2, so 4 minus negative gives me 6. So 2 and 6. So my points here is 2 and 6, the change in x and the change in y. So I have here also I will take the change in x, which is 2 squared. This is the rule. Look at the rule here, please. Plus change in y squared. So it will be 6 squared equal r squared. So 2 power 2 gives me 4 plus 36 gives me what? 40, r squared 40. Okay, so this is how to find here the radius squared. Plug in the midpoint and the radius into the circle equation. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared gives me r squared. I'll put here the center. I'll put here what? I'll put here the center of the circle, which is 3 and negative 2. Okay, as you see here, 3 and negative 2, and we're going to change the sign because we got here negative. Remember that. Equal what? Equal radius squared. I hope this is easy. Okay, so let's complete here. Write here, writing the equation of a circle given two endpoints. So it's the same idea. Write the equation of a circle. Okay, here write the center of the equation, and it gives you here the question, another question to practice, guys. So let's see them together. Circle Q with endpoints 2, 3, 2, and negative 1. First of all, find what? The midpoint. X sub 1. This is x sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 1, y sub 2. Remember, x sub 2 minus x sub 1 over 2. The same for the other y. And then calculate the radius, calculate the center. Okay, the point, the midpoint. Okay, and then calculate the radius, write the equation. Okay, the same idea, guys. Okay, guys, let's have here the graphing of a circle, which is very easy. If you have here a graph with this equation, x sub 2 plus y sub 2 equals 16. Remember, x sub 2 here minus what? Minus here h, and this is minus k, the center of the circle, and this is radius squared. So I don't have here neither we don't have here what? We don't have here h or nor here k. So I will consider them 0 and 0. So the center of the circle will be 0 and 0. This is the center of the circle. I got also what? 16 for the radius squared. So square root of 16 gives me what? Just 4. So this is the radius of the circle until 4, and then I will draw my circle for this. Okay, guys, by this we covered the lesson. I hope you understood everything. If you have any question, please send me on the SCL. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.